When first coming out as a trans person, one group of people that's the most difficult to come out to is your family. Even though you know your family very well, you still have no idea how many of them will react to it. So for this episode of Stacy Links Presents, I'm going to talk about coming out to family. When I come back. So welcome to my channel. I'm Stacy, and in this episode of Stacy Links Presents, I wanted to talk about coming out to family. It's always difficult to come out to your family after many years of presenting one way, and now all of a sudden, you're coming out as a trans person, you're going to be presenting different. You're going to have different name, different pronouns, and this is something that they're going to have to get used to. So I'm going to talk about a few points in this episode, 6 points that we always have to address with regards to our family. So before I get started, what I'll get you to do, if you're a transgender person interested in fashion, makeup, and jewelry, make sure you go down below on this video and hit that subscribe button. And make sure you click the little bell beside to be notified 30 minutes before each of my vlog premieres, plus anytime I upload new content to my channel. I have playlists with videos on my makeup routines, product reviews, fashion, and jewelry you will love to see. Plus, I'm documenting my transition as a solo parent and doing advocacy for the LGBTQIA+ community. Also, be sure you're following me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on TikTok. Check the description below this video for all my social media links. So the first point that I have on my list that I want to talk about is when you first start coming out to family. You're always nervous as to how they're going to react and always trying to figure out the best way to approach each person, because each person in your family will be different. So your coming out strategy for each person will have to be different as well. Because oftentimes when coming out to family, we have to deal with their unknown inner beliefs, things that they have never shared to other family members or to yourself. And oftentimes these are hidden things that they keep deep within themselves, and they are disbeliefs against LGBT and trans people in specific. And sometimes what will happen, even for those who understand LGBT, oftentimes we don't get the early support that we need, and we have to wait for certain family members to come around to show any level of support at all. Either our parents, our aunts and uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins. There's going to be a variety of the level of support that you receive from each person when you come out. So, and then after coming out to family, the next thing to deal with is social transition, because now you're starting to present differently from what they're used to. You're using different pronouns, you have a different name, and now your family has to get used to something different. Oftentimes, they see you as a different person because you look different, you act different, and you go by a different name. Pronouns are often an issue with under-supportive family members, where they will accidentally forget your pronouns or will accidentally misgender you. So it can definitely be difficult if you don't get the support from certain family members early on. And then the next step along the journey is when you start HRT. And it doesn't matter if you're F to M or M to F, hormones will change your physical appearance. So that's the one thing that family has to get used to, more than just the difference in presentation. It's how the hormones are going to change your appearance. And also trying to make them understand that hormones don't change the personality. Our presentation and our mannerisms don't change who we are on the inside. Oftentimes, family is concerned that we are going to change everything we are, including our interests and our skills, just because we're on hormones. That definitely isn't true. But often it takes a long time to convince these people. And the last thing that is really difficult to talk to family about is when you're pursuing surgery. Because oftentimes family members don't understand why trans people, their trans family members, want to have surgery. They feel that we should just be happy with the way we are and not look for getting facial feminization surgery or vaginoplasty or breast implants, whatever kind of surgeries trans people pursue. Oftentimes, these under-supportive family members need justification, and there really is no justification other than for us to feel better about ourselves. In many situations, under-supportive family do come around, but oftentimes they don't. So the family that does come around, obviously they do care enough to show support for whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to go on hormones or have surgery, the under-supportive ones that don't come around, sometimes it's best just to turn around and cut them out of your lives, because there's no reason for you to be in their life if they're just going to treat you this way. There's no reason for you to be in their life if they're not going to support you in your transition. Alright, so thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below and drop a comment. Tell me about your struggles with family coming out as an LGBT or transgender person. And make sure you come back for my next episode. I'll see you then. Bye!